everyone, welcome to the Team 5 Travels Arvia ship tour. You'll get one of these maps in with your cabin key cards, and don't worry about getting lost, as there's loads of signs around the ship and deck maps all over. We're starting with one of Wayne's favourite places on the ship. It may be controversial, but it's the gym. This was deck 5 forward, and this one is huge. We were really impressed with the amount of equipment. The gym was immaculately clean and the staff were incredibly helpful. We found this to be the busiest gym on a cruise ship we've ever been on, but it handled the volume of people really well overall. The equipment list is coming up on the screen. You can see the range of equipment that's on offer all day in the gym. It's free to use, and under 16s can use all of the cardio machines if they are accompanied by an adult, as our eldest daughter did quite frequently. As we mentioned, the gym did get super busy at certain points in the day. If you'd like a quieter time to work out, we found midday was a bit better. Early morning and between 3 till 5 are super busy.
Here's the fitness studio at the back of the gym where they do have the classes, and just around the corner here are all the weights machines. You've got the free weights or the dumbbells on the right, and then you have plenty of benches to use with them and some bars as well. Further back you've got some more bars where you can put plate weights on, and some fixed weights machines too. And although I did mention that it does get busy in here, which it does, even on busy at peak times, we didn't wait more than 10 minutes for a machine.
Now staying on deck 5, we headed over to the Oasis Spa. We toured this on embarkation day to get some footage of it. There's a range of services available in this area of the ship, including a hot shave area in the barbers. The salon is very, very large and fantastically equipped, with a range of typical treatments packages on board from hair, nails, makeup, etc. There's a beautiful relaxation room available for guests to use after they've had treatments. We've popped a couple of screenshots from the web page used on board, and you can see the types of treatments available. However, there are no prices listed. The next area we explored was the thermal suite with heated lounge chairs, a beautiful pool area and a range of areas including the salt room, the sauna and the ice room. This area of the spa is an additional charge, and you can pre-book this prior to boarding to get better rates. The onboard special offers weren't quite so special on embarkation day. We received offers in our room as the cruise went on, and obviously these are not guaranteed. However, they were a much better price than the ones we initially quoted, and the staff were all lovely and very friendly, and the whole area of the ship was really, really beautiful. Up to deck 6 and staying forward, you'll find seeing the Kids Club on board. You pre-register about 2 weeks before you travel using the My Booking page. You then book each day on board for the following day. So for example, on day 2 from 8:30 AM, you log onto the web page used online for free on board the ship and click the slots you want to book for your following day. There's no guarantee you'll get a slot for your child, and it is luck of the draw. We didn't use the system with our kids. We don't know from personal experience how easy it was to use or how booked up it was. Children 12 years and under must be checked in and out of the kids clubs, but those 13 and over can check themselves in and out. Stay tuned later to see some of the splash zones and kids areas on the other decks. The Headliners Theatre is also on deck 6, and this stretches up to deck 7. As you'll see, it's a lovely space, and we sat in many different places for the performances. We'd say there is not a bad seat, and each show we attended we had no problem finding 4 seats together. Staying on deck 6, but now midship, you have the 710 Club, a Gary Barlow style music venue for shows. We popped in during the day and had a look round. However, on a night it was very busy when a show was on, and we didn't manage to get seats in here. Staying on deck 6 midship, there's Vista's Cafe, otherwise known as the Onboard Costa. If you wish to take your coffee away with you, it's better to bring your own reusable cup, or you can buy one on board for half price if the promotion's on. They do this to reduce cardboard waste. Cakes and pastries were available at Vista's for £2.25 at the time of filming. Moving on to Anderson's Gin Bar and Distillery. This is just off the atrium on deck 6 towards 6th Street Diner and other restaurants. As you can see, it's a cosy bar, and if gin is your thing, this is the place for you. There's also a little snug off the main bar that is really quiet. You could sit there all day with a book and a drink. Speaking of books, you can take one from the library at Anderson's, just be sure to pop it back when you're finished, or replace it with one you've brought with you and read. There's also a games cupboard if you fancy. Staying on deck 6 and opposite Anderson's is the cinema. It has 3 screens and shows different films across your cruise. The system will show blue seats that are free and grey ones when they are taken. We watched Trolls 3 and The Marvels, but you could have also watched Wish, Oppenheimer, amongst many others. However, some of the films that are on at the cinema are also available on your cabin TV, free of charge. If the weather is bad, be sure to turn up about 20 minutes early to get a seat, as the cinemas aren't massive. Again, on deck 6, there's 6th Street Diner, and this is one of the main dining rooms unique to Arvia, and it has some lovely ocean views. There's also Olive Grove, which is another one of the main dining rooms, and if you want to see a more in-depth review about those, check out our main dining room video coming soon. Now moving on to deck 7, you'll find the Glass House, which will feature in our other video all about the paid-for dining on Arvia. This also forms part of the large atrium on Arvia with spectacular sea views from the enormous window. The food menu in the Glass House is designed by chef Jose Pizarro, and the wine menu designed by Ollie Smith. Staying on deck 7, you have reception where you can deal with any issues, collect any lost property that has been handed in, and also pick up your crew compliment cards. These are to help P&O recognise excellent service, and we did leave a few of these on our cruise as there were elements of outstanding service. From reception, you can head off to the shops. Of course, you can buy all the perfumes you want, watches, jewellery, as well as P&O merch, Jellycat teddies and toiletries that you may have forgotten. The prices are more than you would typically pay for items on land, but things like toiletries were relatively well priced overall. Once more, we head up the stairs in the beautiful atrium, and this really was one of our favourite parts of the ship, and on to deck 8. Here you have the sweet shop, selling Cadbury's, Toblerones and a pick and mix section. Along from here you have Ripples, the ice cream, macarons, cake and coffee place. The ice creams were lovely, and Ripples is a nice addition to the ship. You can get a full ice cream afternoon tea here, but this could probably easily be shared between two. Coffee's around £2.80 to £3 for a small, and large is just over £3. Next up is the Keys. This also serves breakfast options, and it was always super busy on our cruise. This is included in your cruise fare, and there are 3 small quick service areas to get your food from. They are fish and chips, fusion or roast. The menus change around over the course of the cruise, but regulars are katsu chicken, roast Yorkshire pudding wraps, etc. You can take food away from here and eat outside on deck 8, also known as the prom deck, or you can eat inside. At the end of the Keys is a small buffet with cakes, pastries, teas and coffees. These are also included. A couple of things to note for this little buffet is that it has a wide selection of cold snacks, including little salad bowls, small desserts, etc., and it is open throughout most of the day. However, as is standard on Arvia, after breakfast you cannot get juice from these machines in any quick service venue, only water. Heading back through the Keys, on deck 8 you will come across Sindhu. This is a paid-for Indian dining restaurant. Back towards the atrium on deck 8 you have another paid-for dining restaurant. This is called the Keel and Cow. It's a British pub style restaurant which is an extra charge per item you order from the menu. If you want to hear about both of these dining locations and see the food that we managed to eat, watch our video all about the paid-for dining on Arvia, coming soon. Decks 9 to 15 are cabins only, so up to deck 16 and the SkyDome pool. This is a pool and at night an entertainment venue. The roof does open, so when it's really hot it can feel like being outside. Be warned, this does get extremely busy for most of the day. On deck 17 you have all the kids clubs, from the nursery to scubas, surfers and the scene and the reef. You also have the kids outdoor play areas like soft play and splash zones. As you can see, here is the entrance to the kids zone, the Reef. There are a select few cabins on this deck towards the forward, where you'll also find Epicurean and the Crow's Nest. Epicurean will also be coming up in our paid for dining video, so don't miss it. The Crow's Nest is an escape. It's beautiful with amazing views during the day and a piano bar at night. We really enjoyed this venue. Outside the Crow's Nest is the stairway to the adults only area. The adults only area is a great addition to a busy family ship to provide the adults in your group some quiet time in the sun and to chill without the kids. There is a bar up here and plenty of seating with a lovely pool area. Next we get to deck 19 and the sports court. You can play basketball and football here, and it's right next to the altitude skywalk. The skywalk was so much fun and only £7. Bees and the other instructors were absolutely fantastic with everybody on board. We put in a few crew compliments for this fantastic team. There are a wide range of challenges within the altitude skywalk. Would you be brave enough to walk the plank? Let us know in the comments. If the skywalk is not for you, then how about mini golf? This is a fun little course for adults and kids, and the best thing is, it's totally free. If you've stayed with us all this time until deck 19, thank you very much. Lastly, we've got the infinity pools. There are some on deck 16 and some on deck 18. They are lovely, but we had to get up there by 7 AM to enjoy it peacefully. They aren't massive, and during the day it gets super busy. We hope you enjoyed our video and thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing as it helps the channel. We hope to bring you more content soon.